In 1921, a single accusation didn't just spark violence. It erased an entire thriving community from the map. But what investigators uncovered decades later would suggest this wasn't chaos. It was planned. Tulsa, Oklahoma, early 1900s. Oil money was flowing. Opportunity was everywhere. And within it stood Greenwood, home to nearly 10,000 black residents. This wasn't just a neighborhood. It was Black Wall Street. Banks, hotels, schools, theaters, over 100 black-owned businesses. Money stayed within the community. Wealth grew. Independence thrived. But success, in a segregated America, came with a price. While Greenwood prospered, many white residents struggled. Resentment grew quietly. Envy turned into anger. And then, everything changed in an elevator. May 30th, 1921. A 19-year-old black man, Dick Rowland, entered an elevator. Inside was Sarah Page, a 17-year-old white operator. Moments later, she screamed. No one ever confirmed what truly happened. But the truth didn't matter. The next morning, a newspaper implied assault. Another hinted at lynching. And just like that, a rumor became a weapon. Crowds gathered outside the courthouse. White residents demanded justice. In Greenwood, a fear spread fast. Black veterans, armed and experienced, arrived to protect Rowland. They left, then returned. Two groups, facing each other, tension at its peak. Then, a single gunshot, and in seconds, Tulsa exploded. Gunfire filled the streets. Black defenders retreated toward Greenwood. But what followed was no longer random. Hundreds of white men were deputized, given weapons, given authority, given permission. Then, in the early hours of June 1 ST, they marched into Greenwood. Homes were looted, families dragged outside, businesses burned. Witnesses reported airplanes overhead. Some claimed they dropped fire. Block after block turned to ash. By sunrise, over 30 blocks destroyed. 1,000 plus homes gone. Up to 300 lives lost. Greenwood was erased. But the violence didn't end there. Survivors were detained, forced to carry identification. Insurance companies refused to pay, calling it a riot. White attackers faced no consequences. The truth was buried. For decades, years later, something changed. Historians, journalists, descendants, they started asking questions. Records were uncovered, testimonies collected, mass graves investigated, and slowly, a different story emerged. Hidden documents revealed something chilling. Meetings had taken place before the riot. City officials, businessmen, influential figures, they discussed Greenwood as a problem, a threat, not because of violence, but because of its success. One letter mentioned a final plan to ensure the community never recovers. This wasn't just a riot. It may have been an orchestrated attack. Official findings confirmed it. Greenwood's destruction was not random. It was systemic, enabled, and possibly planned. Mass graves were identified. Victims finally acknowledged. History corrected. Justice didn't come in handcuffs. Came through truth, through memory, through a story that refused to die. But even now, questions remain. Who truly fired the first shot? How many officials were involved? What evidence is still hidden? Because some believe the full truth of Greenwood is still buried beneath the surface. Because in the end, the most disturbing part of this story isn't just the destruction. It's how long the truth was hidden. So what do you think really happened that night? Was it chaos or a carefully planned act? Backhand index pointing down. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thumbs up like if you want more real stories like this. Push pin and subscribe because some truths are still waiting to be uncovered.